Congratulations to Beth Baumann, the 2016 Forrest Levy Visions of Excellence Award winner.
Thank you, Bruce, and thank you all. I am really touched and overwhelmed. And you probably don't, a lot of you guys don't know this, but Forrest Levy was a good friend of my dad's and worked on his campaigns for a long time, so it's really special to win this award. And I actually have notes. I never have notes because I usually do it off the top of my head, but I knew I'd be a little verklempt. So I do want to thank people right away so I don't forget. So I want to thank my family, my father, my mother who's in Arizona enjoying the warmth, for everything they've done for me to make me as successful as I am. I want to thank my family members, my sister Chris, my sister Lynn, my brother Michael, and Chris's husband Tim is here. I want to thank all my friends, and I've got two of them at the table, Mia and Tony, and I see some other ones at that back table over there. Mr. Kevin Krause, who said, "You will join the chamber and you will be involved." This is not a warning, and you were right, it was important. I see my friend Bill Lucky, Mike Haverkamp, Mr. Bill Smith, and then some friends from the council, and I really appreciate you all being here, and so many other of you that I've met. I really want to thank my friend Jennifer Gale, who, she and I sometimes are diametrically opposed politically, but we've been able to come to agreement on how the city and the chamber and Progress Plus should work together. So I want to thank her for that, and thank the whole chamber staff and chamber board and the chamber, because I've learned a lot about being a mayor from the chamber. In fact, I was going to make a little card and give it all to you, what I learned about being the mayor from the chamber. First of all, I learned that you need to bring things up as early as possible, right, Jake? As early as possible, especially if it's about increasing fees or franchise fees. Really early, bring it up, socialize it with the chamber. I learned that compromise is important. Understanding the business perspective is critical to having a successful community. I learned to communicate and to be transparent. If we hide stuff, how can we ever have a successful community and bring more businesses to town? I also learned, and I want the council members that are still in attendance to remember this, you do not balance the city budget on the backs of the business community. We learned that the hard way, didn't we? But we did learn. But those are some of the things I learned. And I also learned how to have fun, and I do have some pictures and negatives of some of you, Greg Kuntz. I'm just saying, no, just kidding. But I've had a lot of fun. I've learned so much from all of you, and I appreciate everything you learned, or that I learned from you. I do want to give a shout out to the Progress Plus organization, and when I always think of Progress Plus, I think of Bill Lucky. He was the first person that I met at Progress Plus, and I learned so much from him and all of the people involved with Progress Plus. And we're kind of spoiled in South St. Paul and Inver Grove Heights. We take Progress Plus for granted. Other communities do not have an organization like that. And I didn't realize it until Ryan Schrader, who is from Cottage Grove, was working with the city on something, and he said, do you understand how lucky South St. Paul and Inver Grove are to have an organization like Progress Plus that does outreach, that is that can smooth over things at City Hall and help facilitate new companies, expanding companies, and rehabbing companies. You are lucky, and don't take it for granted. So great shout out to Progress Plus. Thank you for all you do. Again, I just want to thank you. I don't usually talk this long. Thank you. I am touched and honored, and I have had a great time with all of you, and I'm enjoying retirement. So thank you.